remedy is not to take it from them, but to inform their direction by education. Join Love FM 105.1 and Love TV Live for the program, The Afternoon Conversation. We provide you a platform for open dialogue and intellectual exchange. We encourage listeners to think critically, challenge their perspectives, and explore different viewpoints on various subjects by fostering a respectful and inclusive environment. The Afternoon Conversation on Love FM 105.1 and Love TV Live from Monday through Friday, 2 to 3:30 p.m. with your host, Rufus Divine Cannon. Don't miss out. I know of no safe depository of the ultimate powers of society but the people themselves. And if we think them not enlightened enough to exercise their control with a wholesome direction, the remedy is not to take it from them, but to inform their direction by education. Join Love FM 105.1 and Love TV Live for the program, The Afternoon Conversation. We provide you a platform for open dialogue and intellectual exchange. We encourage listeners to think critically, challenge their perspectives, and explore different viewpoints on various subjects by fostering a respectful and inclusive environment. The Afternoon Conversation on Love FM 105.1 and Love TV Live from Monday through Friday, 2 to 3:30 p.m. with your host, Rufus Divine Cannon. Don't miss out.
All thanks and appreciation to God Almighty who spared our life to see another day. Today happens to be the 11th day of March. The year remains the same, 2024. I'm grateful in all that I do. When I wake up in the morning, see the dawn of a new day, all I do is to get on my knees and say, thank you, Lord, for giving me another 24 hours. And the question is, God has given us 24 hours. What have you to do with your 24 hours? The biggest question that we all need to answer. So today is set aside to discuss issues that matters to the growth and development of our beloved country. From Monday to Friday, we are here. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm here. Tuesdays and Thursdays, Famfoma, thank you, True. The discourse to bring you an informed contribution to the platform. So we are here from Monday to Friday, the afternoon conversation. We create the platform so that you can be able to air your views in a respectable manner. We do not discriminate. We hold no allegiance to any political party. We are independent in our thoughts and our deeds. So when you are afforded the opportunity to get involved with the conversation we have here, we want to say to you emphatically that do it in a civil manner. We discuss the issue, leave our personality. And when you are discussing the issue, make sure those that are involved, give them the courtesy. You know, we do not allow vulgarism. We do not allow people using words that are not meant to be used on the airways. We respect our listeners, we respect our followers, and the sanity of the media landscape. So, in all much I do, my name is Rufus Divine Cannon. We now go for our commercial commitment with our partner Lone Star Cell. And when we come back, we start to talk on those national issues that matters to the growth and development of our beloved country. Welcome to the afternoon conversation.
No, don't say I don't tell you. Will you see Mama to pay for everything now? Hey, that's smart thing. Pay with Mama. Now the rain and the layer won't care you for. Pay with Mama. Like your transportation from motorbike, taxi, bus, keke, and rental car. Pay with Mama. Oh, that's yes. Pay with Mama. Even in the market, you want pay for better ball, you better pay with Mama. Well, you want pay for 32-inch wheat, but pay with Mama. Listen, pay for anything and everything with MTN Mama Pay. It's simple, fast, and secure. Plus no extra charge. Yeah!
Dial *156*3# or download the MTN Momo app to pay for anything, anywhere in Liberia. It's simple, fast, and secure. No charges and no Liberia, are you ready? I said, are you ready to become a landlord? First time in Liberia, you can win a 2-bedroom house as a grand prize only with Lone Star Cell MTN Recharge and Bumper campaign. Yes, with Recharge and Bumpy to become a landlord. Plus, win plenty of other prizes weekly, like cash prizes, TV, motorbikes, smartphones, soft drink, packs of original Coke, data, credit, and many more. That's right, your next recharge can win you amazing prizes like airtime, data, smartphones, original Coke from G5 Brewery, motorbikes, and more. Did I mention you can win a grand prize of a 2-bedroom house and become a landlord? LRB, Recharge and Bumpy. Recharge and Bumpy. Recharge with Momo or Scratch Card. Or buy your data and minute with mobile money and win Boku Boku.
MTN.
Having troubles remembering the plenty codes to dial and activate your favorite bundle on Lone Star Cell MTN? Well, don't you worry anymore because Lone Star Cell MTN has one code for everything. Yes, any bundle you want to subscribe to on Lone Star Cell MTN, just dial *352#. Whether that data bundle, Momo bundle, MTN Prestige, international calling bundles, just anything, dial *352#. That is code for everything. At Lone Star Cell MTN, we put your satisfaction first.
MTN.
No, don't say I don't tell you. Will you see Mama to pay for everything now? Hey, now small thing. Mama. Now the rain and the land I won't care you for. Pay with Mama. Like your transportation from motorbike, taxi, bus, keke, and rental car. Pay with Mama. Oh, that's yes. Pay with Mama. Even in the market you want pay for better boy, you better pay with Mama. Well, you want pay for 32-inch wheat, but pay with Mama. Let's see, pay for anything and everything with MTN Mama Pay. It's simple, fast, and secure. Plus no extra charge. Yes!
Dial *156*3# or download the MTN Momo app to pay for anything, anywhere in Liberia. It's simple, fast, and secure. No charges and no holla.
MTN.
Indeed, after the commercial commitment, we are back and we are set and ready to do what we are set to do today. You know, I saw a post from one senior brother and I thought to actually read it out. It's something that attracts my attention, and I want to share with you this wonderful afternoon. This is what he had to post. He said, "Wash your thoughts, for they become words. Wash your words, for they become actions. Wash your actions, for they become habits. Wash your habits, because..." It says, "For they become your character. Watch your character, for it becomes your destiny." What we think, we become. Yes, indeed. What we think is what things that we find ourselves doing. So as a man thinketh, so is he. So let us watch how we think. Let's watch how we talk. And when we get involved into these national discourse, we should come to the discourse with understanding, and more to that, a lot of us just get irritated. We are emotionally driven when it comes to national discourse. It's not because you are not part and parcel of that political party, or because you are part of that political party. You call a spade a spade. Today we're going to begin firstly with the Liberian National Police. We say congratulations and kudos to the IG in person of Mr. Gregory Coleman for the fast upgrade of the Liberian National Police, trying to digitize the system. But one thing that we want to bring to your attention is this. When we talk about improvement in the sector, we want to take into consideration, firstly, the human resource capacity building. A lot of things happening within the or have been happening within the Liberian National Police and even the entire security sector. As you all know, this is one of the pillars of every country. If the securities are not well paid, what's going to happen? A lot of things, unusual things, going to take place, and at the end of the day, the citizens become the victim. We want to say to you, Mr. Gregor Coburn and your team, as you try to digitize the system, let us firstly look at the issue that has to do with upgrading the salaries of these men and women who are in the line of service. When their salaries are upgraded and the performances of these individuals will definitely be transformed. We cannot have a security officer, the one who stands in the sun, the one who is in the dark, whether rain nor shine, they are out there in defense of the country. We pay them what we pay them. $90, $120, $150 is just a drop in the ocean. We want to say to our legislators, it's about time we look in that direction. Our security officers, our nurses, our doctors, the teachers, these are professional people. And these people form part of the pillars that uphold and keep the sanity of the country. If they are not well paid, it becomes a serious problem. You cannot have an individual taking a salary of $4,000 to $18,000, or buying a vehicle for a single individual in the terms of $25,000, $18,000, $15,000, while you have men and women who have responsibilities. They have their kids, they have their families to take care of, school fees, rental fees, and all those things coming out of $125, $150, sometimes $90 when all of the taxes deducted. Come on. We need to add value to these officers. We talk about corruption. We talk about the securities being independent. We talk about the securities being sincere. But these are areas that you need to tackle. You cannot press on a man when the enabling environment is not created. Muku Oluma Agu, thank you so much for joining, my sister. Partner, hope you're doing pretty well. You cannot and will not prevail on these individuals when the issue of their salaries is not improved. We talk about digitizing the system. That is awesome. But guess what? We also need to go beyond that. The first and foremost thing we need to take on is improving the salaries of these officers. If we want these officers to stop collecting handouts from drivers, we want these officers to stop collecting handouts from people, we also need to take the approach as a government. Improve their salaries. We talk about the visibility of the police. Why we tend to emphasize on the police? Because they are the first in line in terms of security contact. They are the first in line when it comes to security contact. So these people need all of the improvement so that business as usual cannot take siege of the matter. And the efforts in transforming the sector become another ball game. If we want to be serious in this matter, we must firstly look at the human resource capacity. We have our brothers, our mothers, our fathers, our sisters taking home a salary that cannot even take them home. But yet still, because of the passion to serve country, they find themselves wearing those uniforms in the morning, through the night, to go and serve. So let us look in the direction of improving our salaries. When we speak of visibility, the uniforms these people wear, and blessingly, we see a lot of little transformation taking place where these officers are looking spick and span nowadays. We say kudos to the officers, the men and women who are in defense of this nation. Some of them, they take on their own, they lay chicken change to get our salaries, to purchase uniforms for themselves, just to look presentable. Mr. Coleman, we appreciate your farsightedness. We appreciate the efforts you are applying in terms of digitizing the system, but we want you to prevail more on the issue of the salaries of these officers. We can have all of the technologies like the Western countries. When these people's salaries are not improved, who's going to operate these systems? When these officers' salaries are not improved, who are those that are going to operate the system? When the man is taking home a salary that can actually cater to his needs and wants, the needs and wants of his family, he does all he can to see to it that he discharges his duty with honesty and commitment. Please, Mr. Coleman, and this cut across the entire security sector, we need to revisit the salary structure of our officers. You cannot have a single man taking a salary in the thousands, while those who are in defense of the country, those are the borderlines, those who are in contact with these criminals, they get in face contact with these criminals, they get in face connection with the violators, and then you are paying them something that cannot even, your beer money is not even worth it. It is sad. So, Mr. President, our honorable legislators, it's about time that you get involved with this increment of the salaries of these men and women in arms. We also look at the health sector. Our doctors and nurses, they brace the storm, to go to the hospitals to save lives. At the same time, their families are home. There's no fitting food. How can that woman or how can that man discharge his duty when he has series of issues on his mind to cater to? She's leaving her home. There's no food at home. Because of the profession, the love for the profession, she wear that scrub, go to the hospital to save lives. And at the same time, her family, there's no food at home. His family is left home hungry. The mind will not be relaxed. So there's serious need that we look at this issue of the salaries of our nurses, our doctors, and we also flow on to the teachers. Without these educators, we who call ourselves professionals will not be around. If it had not been for them to impart knowledge, where would we have been? the illiteracy rate would have increased. So in order to fight this issue of illiteracy, we must be able to create an enabling environment for those who find themselves in those areas, so that when they are enabled, they can discharge their duties and responsibilities within time, with diligence and commitment. With the little chicken change that they are taking, right? They are still committed to the process. But we're talking about adequate attention. Please, Mr. President, we're calling on you, our legislators. This time around, we say kudos to the 55th National Legislature. And I must give kudos to the Speaker and his colleagues. Indeed, you are doing extremely well. From what we see, you will stand up tall amongst all relative to the past we've had. It is in the interest of the Liberian people that you were voted into power. Seek every effort to uphold and keep and protect the interest and sanity of the people. They depend on you. That's why you were elected for 6 years, 9 years. It is not about your personal interests. You are a servant. And as a servant, you listen to the call of the people. That's why you were placed at that position. Everyone from the district cannot go and occupy that seat. It's intended for individual. That's why you were choosing amongst the 13s, the 12, the 7, the 8 numbers that went to the pool. And you became victorious because the people have explicit confidence in you that you can deliver the goods. The world is watching. The people are watching. 6 years, not left time. Within the next 6 to 9 years, who knew that the past regime would have ended up the way they end up? So when you are called to serve, serve with diligence and commitment in the interest of the people who elected you. Our mothers, our fathers, our brothers and sisters, they are crying right now for salaries. We know the situation. That's why when we have this information to our disposal, we remind them and enlighten their minds on the transformation that is taking place. Change doesn't come so easily. It comes with pain. It comes with patience. It comes with endurance. So we say to our mothers and fathers, our brothers and sisters who are in line of their duties, things have been worked on. The transitional period in terms of setting the basis to get the ball rolling is on par. Sooner or later, smiles will be on your faces. Let us keep hope alive and know that in union, strong success is sure. With God above, our rights to prove, we over all prevail. With our hearts and hands, our country cause defending, we meet the foe with valor unpretending. Let us not create uprisings. Oh, we haven't taken salary for 2 months. Oh, yes. But guess what? Keep hope alive. You will laugh at the end of the tunnel. So without much being said, there are lots of things happening in the corridors, in the political corridors, and we need to speak to some of these things. That's what I always say to people. When the minds are developed, the eyes appreciate the works of the hands. And we say to those who are custodian of information, you must be proactive in the information dissemination. Make sure to inform the people on a timely basis. Let the people get to know what is the hold on to their salaries. Let the people get to know those things that have caused them not to take pay at the moment. If you say tight-lipped, you know the opposition, the im and adjective of Liberian opposition, because you were there, you know your aim and objective is to spare out the wrongs and not to show the rights. Is to dwell on the shortfalls and not to give recommendations. That's the definition of Liberian politicians who find themselves in the opposition. Instead of checkmating and coming up with recommendations, you checkmate, you criticize, and you denigrate. That's the definition of Liberian opposition. So if you are at the helm of power as the ruling establishment and the people are not fair with timely information as food, water, shelter, and medication, these opposition will run with every little thing. They're going to spin on it. You take to the Facebook pages, you see people spinning the issue. Oh, yeah, y'all say we were harmonizing your salary. You're not take pay for 2 months. You're not take pay for 4 months. And, you know, all these kind of migrate. But nevertheless, it is on you, the custodians of information, to enlighten the people's mind on the issue that holds their salaries. What is the hold on to the salaries? Not everyone know. Some of us may know, but guess what? We are not clothed with the responsibility to speak on government's behalf. It is you who are the custodians of this information. You are the mouthpiece of government. Come out and say these things. Let the people get to know. When you needed the power, you walk out to them. You were on the various radio stations. You were on the various soundtracks. Community engagement. The Jehovah's Witness campaign. You were all on those issues, reaching out to the people with information at the time you thought they needed to know, so that they make the informed decision in electing you. Now the people have elected you. Continue on the basis of giving them the information that is required. Anything short of that, the opponent will spin on it, and at the end of the day, they create an uprising against your leadership. So the people need to be fed with timely information so that they make the necessary decision. Please, custodians of information, let this be known to you. The people need the information as timely as they can. And let me also use this time, when you criticize someone for doing the wrong thing, you must be at the point when the right thing is done. You also showcase the level of work the person have done. I must use the time to appreciate District number 7 Nima County Representative, person of Honorable Musa Hassan Belati. He's one person who have actually touched the ground running and single-handedly making the necessary contribution to his people. The construction of a gigantic bridge that links Bond County and Nimba and other nearby towns and villages. he has single-handedly taken on that challenge. And we'll say kudos to you, Mr. Ability, for your farsightedness. And you can be seen as an example so that all of your other colleagues can follow. It's not about themselves. It's about the people who elected them to do their job. If we can have our legislators, each and every one of you, looking in that direction to create that enabling environment in your districts, Liberia will be fast in developing. Mr. Ability has done tremendously well within a very short period of time. I think I have the photo here. I think I should be having that photo. This bridge is well. Let me see if I can get it from his. This bridge is actually the work of Mr. Ability is actually commendable. Yeah, the bridge is so much. And, I must commend him for that level of work done so far. In a short period of time, he has done what he could do. Come on, more is expected. If others can follow suit, that would be very great. Yes, that would be very great for our country. Yeah. So, these are photos. See, a single project, a single man taking on this kind of project, electrifying his district with solar lights, making sure to pave the various connecting roads to the towns and villages. That is commendable. Engaging his constituents, making sure that the right thing is done at the right time. See, the construction of that gigantic bridge. See, this is so commendable, Mr. Ability. We must appreciate you for what you do. And see, the little thing that you do, it matters. Why? It's not just about the talking. You must talk and you must implement, be able to implement. Some of you, your districts are very dirty. The least thing to think about, you have a very filthy district, but all you do is to just talk. Things are not in order. If it even comes to the issue that has to do with your district structure, the organization of your district, you haven't even done that yet. But all you do is to talk. You must talk and do. Mr. Ability has actually shown to the public and the world that electing people shouldn't be on the basis of friendship. It should be based on the tangibles. We know this country, we have people who could not even afford a 15 cup of rice for themselves. And at the end of the day, with the little sweet mouth they have, they convince the people to vote them into office, and they became millionaires on the expense of the people. Some of them, they are past and some are present. They have enriched themselves on the expense of the people. They were placed to represent these people, but at the end of the day, they took on to represent themselves by signing laws or bills that are not in the interest of the people who elected them, but rather in the personal interest, because they could have the fat envelopes, the pickups, and you name it. See how gigantic this breach is. Very decent breach. A work done by Mr. Ability. Come on, folks. Let this be a moment that each of you legislators should jealously get involved by doing something in your district that will be tangible, so that the people can say, oh yes, we did not elect him for nothing. We are saying the work that he's doing. Nana, that put it in the simple Liberian way. And now too much talking is what you can do. The people want to see the deliverables. Yeah, the people want to see the deliverable. They want to see the work that you are capable of doing. So we say thanks to Mr. Musa Hassan Ability of Nima County District number 7 for the work that you are doing in your county. We urge other representatives, other lawmakers to see you as an example so that the district can be revived and sanity can come to our country once again. It's not only about the executive. You, the legislators, you have a major role to play. You have 3 cardinal functions: lawmaking, representation, and oversight. Every day, some of you, you want to be heard in the media. You call press conferences, you talk. Sometimes you talk things that you have no business of talking. And at the end of the day, when we visit your districts, those districts lies in ruin. Criminal activities on the increase. Filthiness is at the peak. But you're waiting for the executive. If Mr. Ability was waiting for government to put money in the budget to construct this gigantic bridge, if Mr. Ability was waiting for government to give money or put it in the county development fund so that he can create the path connecting the various towns and villages, but now, what he has achieved in a very short period of time, he wouldn't. Take on the initiative. Be selfless for once. Again, people enrich themselves on the basis of the ignorance of the people. Yeah, they kind of that loyalty thing. I know. The other loyalty thing. Some of you, you need to rethink on your commitment and your loyalty to politicians, because at the end of the day, some of you cannot even show, for the years that you've been with some of them, you cannot even show a fitting cup that through your association with them, you were able to buy yourself a cup. What a shame. What a shame. So this is the afternoon conversation. Some of you, if you just join us, we love to say welcome. Welcome to it. We now go to our partner, Lone Star Cell, for commercial commitment. And when we come back, we take on your calls and bring out other issues that matters to the disco. This is the afternoon conversation, and I'm Rufus Divine Connor.
No, don't say I don't tell you. Will you see my mom to pay for everything now? Hey, that's small thing. Mama, now the rain and the labor won't care you for. Pay with mama. Like your transportation from motorbike, taxi, bus, keke, and rental car. Pay with mama. Oh, Natioal, pay with mama. Even in the market you want pay for better ball, you better pay with mama. Well, you want pay for 32-inch weed, but pay with mama. Listen, pay for anything and everything with MTN Mama Pay. It's simple, fast, and secure. Plus no extra charge. Yeah!
Dial *156*3# or download the MTN Momo app to pay for anything anywhere in Liberia. It's simple, fast, and secure. No charges and no holla holla.
MTN.
Liberia, are you ready? I said, are you ready to become a landlord? First time in Liberia, you can win a 2-bedroom house as a grand prize only with Lone Star Cell MTN Recharge and Bumper campaign. Yes, with Recharge and Bumper to become a landlord, plus win plenty of other prizes weekly, like cash prizes, TV, motorbikes, smartphones, soft drink, packs of original Coke, data, credit, and many more. That's right, your next recharge can win you amazing prizes like airtime, data, smartphones, original Coke from G5 Brewery, motorbikes, and more. Did I mention you can win a grand prize of a 2-bedroom house and become a landlord? LB, Recharge and Bumper. Recharge and Bumper. Recharge with Momo or Scratch Card. Or buy your data and minute with mobile money and win Boku Boku.
MTN.
Liberia, are you ready? I said, are you ready to become a landlord? First time in Liberia, you can win a 2-bedroom house as a grand prize only with Lone Star Cell MTN Recharge and Bumper campaign. Yes, with Recharge and Bumper to become a landlord, plus win plenty of other prizes weekly, up to 10,000 Liberian dollars. TV, motorbikes, smartphones, soft drink, data, credit, and many more. That's right, your next recharge can win you amazing prizes like airtime, data, smartphones, original Coke from G5 Brewery, motorbikes, and more. Did I mention you can win a grand prize of a 2-bedroom house and become a landlord? LB, Recharge and Bumper. Recharge and Bumper. Recharge, Lone Star airtime or data with Momo or Scratch Card and win Boku Boku.
MTN.
Are you looking for that perfect live band to make your event unforgettable? Look no further than Shatter Live Band Service. With our exceptional music talent and cultivating performances, Shatter Live Band will bring the magic to your special occasion. Shatter Live Band, the heartbeat of your event, bringing joy and rhythm, making memories heaven sent. From wedding to parties, they will set the stage on fire. Shatter Live Band, your ultimate desire. Whether it's a wedding, corporate event, or private party, Shatter Live Band Service is the answer. Our diverse repertoire and energetic performances will keep your guests dancing all night long. Don't settle for ordinary when you have the extraordinary with Shatter Live Band Service. Contact Shatter Live Band Service today on 0881 248401 and let the music speak for itself. With Shatter Live Band Service, where every note tells a story.
Are you tired of fighting for graves every decoration day? Not just tired of fighting, but finding difficulties in locating the resting place of your deceased loved ones at the cemetery? Then worry no more, because Infinity Touch has got you covered. Infinity Touch is a new company that produces state-of-the-art headstones with the image and information of your loved ones on it. The rain can't wash it off and the sun can never fade it. Totally weatherproof, built to withstand the test of time. Infinity Touch. We are located in Painesville at Police Academy. Call us on 0770-374724 or 0886-211162. Both numbers are on WhatsApp, or follow us on Facebook at Infinity Touch. Infinity Touch, a touch of excellence and perfection.
Are you looking for a getaway that combines the beauty of nature with luxurious accommodations? Look no further than Woki Farms in Carisburg, along the Kakata Highway, where dreams come true from rolling hills to sparkling streams. Walkie Farms, it's traveler's dream. We offer a unique experience for all with a 20% discount on all of our services. We are open every day from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And let's not forget about the food at Walkie Farms. We pride ourselves on our farm-to-table dining experience. Enjoy delicious meals made from fresh, locally and internationally sourced ingredients. There's no time to waste. Explore our farm where you can get up close and personal with friendly animals. A place with breathtaking views. You will leave your worries behind. From cozy cabins to elegant shallow rooms. Walkie Farms, where memories are sweet. Whether you are seeking a peaceful retreat or an adventure-filled vacation, we have live band days and every Sunday. So why wait? Plan your vacation or outing with Walkie Farms in Carisburg along the Kakata Highway and experience the beauty of nature. Indulge in luxury and create memories for lifetime. For reservation, call us on 0881 248401. From sunrise to sunset, every moment is grand at Walkie Farms because we are the ultimate wonderland.
Ba, what's making your face sour again today? Ba, I'm supposed to pay my landlord today, but I forget today last Saturday and the bank is closed soon. But a big problem, oh. But in Lusasa MTN mobile money get push and pull service. Oh yeah, oh. I can withdraw the money from my bank account to my mobile money account and pay my landlord in 5 minutes. Hey, thank you, oh. Thank you, Jojo, thank you.
Banking with any of these banks, GT Bank, UBA Bank, Access Bank, Echo Bank, LBDR, IB Bank, Afriland Bank, or Global Bank. Simply visit the bank and request to link your bank account to your mobile money account. Get access to your money whenever you need it without any headache. It only takes 3 minutes. Mama more, whenever, wherever.
MTN.
Oh yes, we back after our commercial commitment. You can follow us on Love TV Live, and of course we are beaming live and direct on the assigned frequency of 105.1 in the FM mega band. You can also follow us online, loveradioonline.com. Simultaneously, we are broadcasting both on our Terrestrial and that of the digital platform. So be there, come and do business with us, come and advertise your goods and services, and we make your goods and services run fast for you. When you hear your ad being played on the radio, know that it's also played on the internet on our online radio. You see the benefit? You pay for the terrestrial radio, and we gave you the benefit of the doubt to play your art as well. While it's played on our radio, it's also played on the internet worldwide. So folks, you can come and do business with us, and you'll be glad that you did. So we've been talking about the increment in our security, our nurses and doctors, and as well as the teachers' salaries. If you have any views concerning that, you can put forward your calls, and let us talk about them and how we can go about this. 0887-105-105, 0778-665-073. That's 0778-665-073. 0887-105-105. Those are the numbers to call and form part of the discourse. While we await your calls, we also be bringing to your attention, one of the hottest topics right now across Liberia is this war and economic crimes court. Folks vehemently stating that indeed this war crime court will not come into fruition. Yeah, they are of the strongest conviction, even those who have caused atrocities in this country, vehemently stating that there will be no war and economic crimes court established in this country. One person has to do with Grand Leader Senator Thomas Yaya Nimle. He made a session the other day calling on President Boakai to actually remove the War and Economic Crimes Code from his agenda. That was not what, in his word, he said, that was not what President Boakai promised the Liberian people. So he promised the Liberian people that in his 100 days, the issue of rule, there will be no car hitching in the mud and other stuff like that. He did not mention anything that has to do with War and Economic Crime Code. Where he coming from with such a thing? It is not timely. He's saying it's not timely. But then the question here is, when is the right time, folks? When is the right time? Will we continue to say it's not the right time, it's not the right time, and at the end of the day, leadership come and go? Come on. We saw during former President Ellen Johnson regime, when she headed the Unity Party government, the same old thing was done. Oh, you know, we just from war and the country, our peace is fragile and we can't do this, we can't do that. The 12 years went without the establishment of the War and Economic Crimes Court. There came the CDC-led government. The government, when they were in opposition, they came on the mantra of the creation of the War and Economic Crimes Court to bring to book those perpetrators, those who may have caused mayhem and economic sabotage to this country. We saw the 6 years passing by without the implementation or the establishment of the War and Economic Crimes Court. Now, the return of the Unity Party with a brand new face. When I say brand new, leaving from the Senate as vice president or president of the Senate and taking on to the executive as the president of the Republic, His Excellency Joseph Yuman Boakai. Within just in the range of 50 days, if you may, the establishment of the War and Economic Crimes Court is key to his leadership. Others are saying he's been pressured by the Westerners. Others are saying this and that. They are coming with their own say. But guess what? People must account for the atrocities they have caused in this country. Our former President Taylor was called to book by Sierra Leoneans. Now he's behind bars for his involvement in the atrocities that was caused in Sierra Leone, where he was linked. Now he's behind bars. We have his colleagues, those who were also involved into the mayhem and atrocity caused in this country. Liberians have given them power. Liberians continue to hail them. Liberians are in the forefront preventing justice, while others, victims, are crying for justice. Let's listen to Grand Jida County Senator Thomas Yaya Nimlin as he asserts that President Joseph Boakai should remove War Crimes Court from his agenda and focus on other issues. The man say, remove it now. Let's listen to him.
Toto, why you worry about him? These are the people that need rescue right now. Why you worry about Prince Johnson? Who is going to a Sunday, walking slow like Toto? Why you worry about him? Rescue your nation.
Oh, if I been get bad module. Senator Yaya Nimle, Senator Johnson, He walks to this to the chima like a toto. why President Bwaka should worry about such a man? He should leave the war economic ground code. Let's hear him. Listen to him. Not me saying it. That message. I'm only echoing what he said, though.
These are the people that need rescue right now. Why you worry about Prince Johnson? Who is going to a Sunday, walking slow like Toto? Why you worry about him? Rescue your nation. Look at the hospitals. Look at the schools. Bring the teachers back into the classroom. Look at the behavior. Look at the gasoline, the roads that are being built. People can't get from one village to another. Those are the things you promised in your first 100 days. War Crown Code should not be in your 100 days. Take it from your 100 days and put it into your 4th year. When you are leaving power and you bring War Crown Code, nobody will care. But when you have this government in your first 2 months, you bring War Crown Code, all your program will be undermined. Now all of you having confusion. Oh, we're gonna tie that up. We'll get on to Ghana. Did you talk to Ghana? This was a country that spent thousands and millions of dollars. They sent their children here during the war and they died here. Did you talk to Nigeria? Nigeria sent their children here and they died here in this country, and they continue to insist that the war in Liberia will end. Did you talk to Guinea? Did you talk to Cote d'Ivoire? You never talk to all of these people. They are against you doing what you're doing because Liberia is still fragile. We are peaceful, but we are not stable. This is not a stabilized country. Things are going on daily and nightly. This president needs to listen and to watch and to analyze. Work around, move it from your agenda now. Move it from your agenda. The Constitution does not allow a white man to be citizen in this country. No white man is supposed to be citizen in this country. And you know who passed the first law? It was our brothers who came from America as slaves. And they said to us, they started the originals at the media, they said, the white people are bad people. The way they treated us. So we came back now, we are free. But no white man should be a citizen in this country. And the other tribe, the Gola people, the Vai people, the Mende, they said, true. No white man will be citizen.
That's Senator Thomas Yaya Nimle. He's the senator of Grand Jida County. And on the list here, amongst the leaders of warring factions, he is the 6th person here. Namely, we have Charles G. Taylor, MPFL, Prince Watt Johnson, IMPFL, Roosevelt Johnson, Ulimo J. We have Alaji G.V. Kroman, Ulimo K. We have George Bole, LPC. We have Thomas Yaya Nimle, Model. We have Sekou Tamati Konen, Lord, and we have Francois Massacre, LDF, Lofa Defense Force. So amongst these leaders of warring factions, we have Roosevelt Johnson, who is deceased. We have Alaji G.V. Kroman, who is deceased. We have Francois Massacre, who is deceased. So the rest are alive. Thomas Yaya Nimle, you just listen to the old man. The old man say, Joda Boga, remove it from you. I love it. And man giving instruction. Yeah. So what's the this is not what you promised the people. Remember, you said that you are going to rescue the people. So in rescuing the people, you talk about your 100 days deliverable, and you roll and revamping the other sector. You didn't talk about War Crime Code. So when I talk about War Crime Code this time around, remove it from that of your plan. So you see, a man who honor his watchful eyes cause atrocity, mayhem. You know, the model came from Grand Bassa side. Yeah. So let's listen to one of the warlords too, and he's now senator as well. He's been senator for 18 years now. Yeah. Senator Johnson, what he had to say on his pulpit during one of his services. Yeah, his yesterday sermon. Let's listen to what he had to say.
It's a man who is so growing. Unquestionable loyalty, unquestionable obedience, unquestionable support, unquestionable exhibition for the country. That's the job of a good student. What is only consideration of a good student? It's tenacity. Very wrong. Not very wrong. Tenacity. Very wrong. Not very wrong. Victory is wrong. And when you give up, those who give up are winning. And those who are winning, they win. Tenacity is not to give up. It's perseverance. Perseverance. To be faithful to your objective, to be faithful to your cause. It's accomplished. That's what the Apostle Paul was going to say. For the fight. And I know that God has said, Paul says, without those who gave him the crown, he gave the crown of blessings, which are promised to every. So the Apostle Paul was saved. He was assured by the promise of God that when he saw Jesus on our birthday, straight from heaven, Paul was prepared to give his life. So yeah, it's not when the right person, the great person, the one who is devoted to the heart, but he's prepared to give his life.
Okay, so Senator Johnson said he gave his life during the civil crisis, just to save his people, and, and standing in defense of his people, and he await his crown in glory. That's the interpretation, though. So, with the debate still heating up, you have the chairperson of the Independent National Human Rights Commission, Councillor Dempster Brown. He has accused Dr. George Bulley of killing his mother during the war. George Bulley is he still part of the legislature? Yeah. So the man who has the Independent National Human Rights Commission, Councillor Dempster Brown, has accused Dr. George Bulley of killing his mother during the Civil War. So he have a right out here. Let me read it quickly. And thanks to the Liberian Senate, the SAPA TV, who posted this. So we say thanks so much. Let's get this read out quickly. Councillor Brown, those who kill people in Liberia during the 14 years of civil war must be brought to justice. He pointed out that George Bulley killed his mother during the war. As such, they and others who were involved should face the law to serve as a deterrent to others. Councillor Brown disclosed that based on the action of George Bulley and others, he did not see his mother's grave till the present. The human rights boss told journalists in Monrovia that whenever he sees Dr. George Bulley, he is traumatized because of his behavior towards him. Councillor Brown cautioned Liberians not to be afraid of any threats coming from the war laws because the court will be established in the soonest possible time. He encouraged the Boakar's administration to prioritize the establishment of the War and Economic Crimes Court if they were to make significant progress as a government. Wow. So Dempster Brown, Councillor Dempster Brown is saying that Dr. George Bully killed his mother, so he must face injustice for his atrocity. Yeah. So let's get to the lines and hear your views on the matter. 0887-105-105, 0778-665-073. Others are saying, hey, it is not timely, and you know, the world grant quoting, and it's something that, come on, when is the right time? So let's get to hear from you what you make of it. Should the government continue her quest for the establishment of the War and Economic Crimes Court? Let's get to hear from you, Liberians, because you are at the forefront of this matter. A lot of people, the other time we opened the lines, we heard stories from Liberians who have been victimized. They lost their parents in the Civil War, and they know those who caused those atrocities. You know, they see them passing around here. One person who have spoken out is the boss of the Independent Human Rights Commission, Councillor Dempster Brown. He had pointed out Dr. George Bully as one person who, whenever he sees him, he gets traumatized because, mind you, he alleged that Mr. Bully was the one who killed his mother. So let's get more of your reactions. 0887-105-105, 0778-665-073 are the numbers to call and form part of the afternoon conversation right here. The National Port Authority, there's another issue from emanating from the National Port Authority for which we will be touching. We told you we're touching on national issues, so we'll also be looking at the issue there prevailing at the National Port Authority. We will also bring you except from the press conference held by the National Port Authority. So let's see if we can get your calls through 0887-105-105, 0778-665-073. The Access Recovery Team was established and named by the president, but one stalwart of he once worked in the Ellen Johnson Sirleaf government, John Malou, have come out sharply against the list of those individuals who were named on the team. Most especially, he stressed the head of the team, the man. Go on, John Malou page. Let me go there and see and read some of it. The country can disappoint. 0887-105-105. Yeah. 0887-105-105, 0778-665-073 are the numbers to call. You got to send me that link. Let me get it quickly. Yeah. Control C. 0778 665-073, 0887-105-105 are the numbers to call. We talk about the security sector. We talk about the improvement in their salaries. Let's go to the line and talk to this person.
Yeah, hello.
How are you, sir? What's your name and you join us from where?
Yeah, this is Andrew Williams from Carwell.
Mr. Williams, we talk on several things. What's your interest?
Yeah, I did listen to some of the issues, national issues you've been discussing,
Mm-hmm.
and I just thought to make my contribution to some of those things you're talking about.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, the issue. Let's first of all start with the issue of the war crime, study of the war crime code.
Mm-hmm.
The issue of the war crime code is a very critical issue. Now, if you say don't study the war crime code, you will be seen as somebody that trying to promote the culture of impunity.
Mm-hmm.
If you say okay, let's study the war crime code, then you will also need to consider the security implications. So it's a very, very dire and critical issue to be very fair. Ellen could now establish that war crime code because peace was fragile. And we had 17,000 on the through here that could stabilize the peace, and yet it was still fragile. And the 17,000 troops left from here, and Jowea was left with only a few security on ground. And then he could not also do that. Now that Liberia, hello?
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Okay, now that Liberia is what we call having a security deficiency and the less power of security men in this country, bringing the issue of setting a war crime code is going to be very detrimental to the security of the state. Judging that, looking at the fact that most of the generals we are talking about are having loyalists all in the bush. I listened to Prince Johnson the other day. He said there are generals that are still digging their gold diamonds all in the bushes, and there's a possibility that all of them could come together to maybe join money, rally money to see how best they could be able to put a defense.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Don't underestimate Prince Johnson. Prince Johnson is somebody.
Chief, just to come out and lay this thing to rest. Let's understand that even these warlords themselves, they are not even willing to go in the bush. Is Mr. Johnson willing to go back to the bush with all of the investment he had in Lima County? Is he willing to go back to the bush?
Let's forget about the security. Let's forget about the security implication here. But let's look at. If I still want to talk about the security implication, you know that Prince Johnson has influence over Nimba, and Prince Johnson has been suing or luring our political atmosphere in the way that he wants. Now, if he rally the Madian and say where they want to take your son, like you're saying, and then they come together, they come together and say, well, we're not going to allow our son to be taken from here to be arrested. That too could also cause security implications. So let's forget about the security implication. Let's come to the economic implication. Now, if other people who had a lot, and they decide to rally and protest, let's say forget about war, but they protest and say, okay, we're blocking Nima, no goods passing through Guinea to Canada, there will be no transaction. The economy is going to be stalled. So there are a lot of interests. Why we want to bring sentiment into this thing, we got to study critically before we take that decision. Don't underestimate it. If you ask my view, I love justice. I'm a pastor, and I want people to be held accountable for their and trusting the corporate nation. But equally so, we got to look at the wisdom. Because I have a dream. Let me just tell you that it's personal. I have a dream, and the missile was being launched, and the bridges were being broken down in my sleep. So those are handwriting on the wall indication that thing could stir or some kind of natural crisis that will cause worker administration to be focused on that worker for the next 6 years with no development. So it got to be looked at critically. Now let's come to the issue of you're talking about the team, right? You were talking about the
asset recovery team, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so the asset recovery team, yeah, it's a good thing to recover assets, government assets. It's very, very good. But the people that are heading, that will be leaders of those recovery teams, should be neutral people, independent people. They should be people who already had issues with other people that they think that they are stood on for their other mere jealousy and bitterness. And you take those same people who are party star wars, parties loyalists, and lead them with hair of the asset recovery team, and they start to wish on people and look at people because they may have worked over the years, 6 years, in the Congo somewhere, and you're out of jealousy when they say this is government property. So I believe that the decision is not going to be independent. If we bring party law, there should be neutral people, independent people from different places who are going to hear the asset recovery thing. Thank you.
Thank you so well. Thank you so well. Your points are well taken. Keep the calls coming on 077. That's 0778 665 073 105 105. Back to the telephone line. Hello.
Hello?
Janji.
Yeah, my brother, Ambassador Abubuwa, thank you for the recognition.
That's it.
For the sake of the Liberian people in Radio Lem, I need a Janita, out of the part of Guajo community. My brother, thank you so much for your presentation this afternoon. The issue about the training police security in this country is very welcoming because that's one of the things Liberians sort of put money beyond. But we are here to put you see 50,000 to run campaign. And you see the Liberian people taxpayer money 50,000 to just run campaign too long. It was a waste of the Liberian people. I think we'll put our money behind this, will benefit in the future, and our security will be more motivated. Our nation will be taking that pay on time. That's what the work can go. For me, I always say when I say I get equal with him. My body was Joseph Human Braga, and I go for Joseph Braga was trying work can go. For me, work can go in this country, and I support that because when Joseph Braga trying work can go, Joseph Braga still standing there. People only Joseph Braga against the war, influencing for understand this work can go in this country. But one thing I don't want to say at Liberia, America, even for Liberia. America for different for Liberia because when America kind of put Joseph Boga in the war to stand the war.
That's an allegation now. That's an allegation. You don't have facts to that. So let us not dwell on it.
Okay, let me go to the point. Okay, when they say about war go, all the native people need a list on that list. While the letter come out, brother, they do not need for that. Can you imagine? If you see my Eddie, Nina and Mona list, then why is my Eddie not need? What go and economic go that two components. So, my one very complicated to me is they will start the work go different for the economic or the compound all two together to stand. And when they have it to combine all together to stand, then why they leave him? I was telling a child study the local business and will collapse from violence study a child study the store and they corrupt the whole system. One may have 3 jobs, I was telling the pay master, you are the manager, I see that you are the advisor to local or company. So what do I don't understand? We are not doing. I have not bring you anywhere, I have not put it, we are not doing. We have to put a file and see better than our country. So thank you.
Thank you, John J. Thank you so well for your participation. You're always participating, regardless of the topic. We appreciate your participation. Get more of the calls coming through on 0887 105 105 0778 665 073 are the numbers to call and form part of the program, The Afternoon Conversation. We are slipping in time. Let's read you quickly a readout by the former Auditor General of the Republic of Liberia. That's John Molu. Let's read out this readout. It's a former Auditor General of Liberia, John Molu, says Councillor Martin, Coffee, and others selected to retrieve public assets lack the integrity to lead the fight against corruption. In terms that Boakai is working, we as work. Former Auditor General of Liberia, John Molu, says Councillor Edwin Clark Martin, Alexander Coffey, and others selected by the President or President Boakai on the Asset Recovery Task Force lack the integrity, education, exposure, and competence to lead the fight against stolen assets. Recently, let's go to the line and take this person. Hello. Okay, we lost out on this person. Oh, the line. Let's restore that line. Okay. So while we try to restore the line, you can put through your call 0887-105-105, 0778-665-073. Those are the numbers to call and form part of the conversation. This caller, hello.
Hello?
Yes, sir. What's your name and join us from where?
Yeah, my name is James.
Oh my God, I don't know what's happening to this. Let me see if I can get this. I'll get it. I'll get it. Don't worry. I'm trying to read. Oh my God. Let's see if we can get this line. Okay, let's get this person. Hello.
Yeah, hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. What's your name and join us from where?
I'm Brother George. I come from Ghana.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, that statement you reading for Molu, that Molu statement, I listened to Sky this morning. Molu said, you're not the one that wrote that statement. So please, if you want to make that, if you want to put it on the air, that asking what I truly said it. Molu said he didn't see it. He asked Molu this morning. Molu said he didn't see so.
He said it on Sky?
He said, yeah, on Sky FM.
Okay.
I listened to Sky this morning. He said, you're not the one that write that thing.
Okay, let me go to Sky quickly. And because this is a read out on his page. It's on his page.
This morning and he confirmed it that you don't know about that statement.
Okay. Okay. Let's get this person. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. What's your name and join us from where?
Yeah, my name is James SPU. I come from Bonafide Real Life. And which station is this?
This is Love FM.
Okay, Love FM. To the walk-on code issue. No, the only reason why Nimba County succeeded in bringing war in Liberia, all Liberians, almost all, we all were tired with dough. That's how they succeeded. So it should not be to them as a boost that when you talk about walk-on code, every now and then Prince Johnson is crying wolf. I mean, he's not the only one that fought war. We all know this. You have Damate Kwene. You have George Bole. You have someone Nime. I mean, why is he so crying like a baby? Prince Johnson said he fought for the Nibalen. Yeah, the court will see. They were finding not notice. But he said those days people could not say Babua in Liberia. The court will see into that. But you will not be crying like David. So people kill people in town here. People today the warlords are the cause we did not see our people. I'm talking to you. If you check my hair, I have a rebel mark on my hair. If I was not strong, God they will have killed me. So no, let nobody cry wolf. Let the war who come in Liberia. Those that will be set free, let them be set free. And that this will serve as a deterrent that would-be war makers in Liberia will say, oh yes, people that fought war, they send them to court and some of them are still in jail. As I will make reference to Chatela. Chatela did not fight war, but even though he was not put in jail because of Liberia, but he facilitated war in Freetown. Okay? So, so all the warlords in Liberia, they were not made the Liberian people. It is not made all afraid. And to really tell you, war is not good, but let's set this as an example so that we'll be warlords tomorrow. We see this as a deterrent. Thank you.
Thank you so well. 077. That's 0778 665-073 087-105-105. Hello. 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 Oh my God, what's happening? Hello. Hello. Okay. Let's see if we can take this caller. Hello.
Yes. God bless you, brother. Good afternoon.
How are you? What's your name and join us from where?
I'm by Abraham. I call from New Jersey.
All right, but let's hear you.
Yes, the brother that was saying that the war chronicle, they are really like the native, they are hunting the native people. You see, people stop saying this kind of thing. Okay? The native people were in power here. Georgia was in power here when the native people were suffering here.
When the Congo poor, in power, the trouble they were in power, we have water here. We have foreign here. What are we, what are the sun, we have water, everything, we had it here. Then we are killing the power, they broke down everything. They stole all the money. The kind of horses that job we have, they trouble not they. We never see any day kind of horses. You would a native man, I would say like native man, so nobody would say native man, Congo man. So the war Franco is not about native man, Congo man, this thing. That policy what job you are using, that technique is using on your, or the country put the zero job you are a native man. You native man, everybody in the country trying your knee. You have long trouble staying power, you have long trouble staying power. Who talk about them? Who are here waiting? Everything was waiting here. We never suffer only there. All the roads were open. We used to travel. But you didn't need them, work on all the road, and you get down for the road, and everything closed. Be a president. Okay? He start carrying all the money for himself. Start bringing drugs and all in the country. That one need to buy Congo poor, do you? Congo poor, not doing it. When trouble in power, trouble yet evil. Trouble kill or answer again. For your business. How many boy job you are in the country here? Even native man. So you must talk about native man and Congo poor business. That's we pass by it. Let's pass by it.
Okay, my brother. Thank you so much.
If any wrong children, they will face the way. How the people get the committee deal with them.
Oh, my brother. Thank you so much. We appreciate your participation.
God bless you, brother.
All right. So let's see if we can take a few more calls. Let's see if we can squeeze in this person. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir. What's your name and you join us from where?
Thank you very much. It's Mohamed Eskomara calling from District 4, Lofa Kante, Kwadugoni.
Okay, Mohamed. Let's hear you.
Yeah, okay. I have an interest in about they business.
Mm-hmm.
So
go ahead.
Yeah, you put an internet. Why are you people seeing the rate issue internet for the rate that increasing things that's difficult? So we don't know, and we're not hearing anything for the government. Only the collection of the all employment note from the market.
Yeah. I believe we will do a more follow-ups and pose these questions to the relevant authority, because when they are tight-lipped on this issue, it becomes a problem. So we will do all we can this week to ask those hard questions so that we get the answers to those questions that you are posting. Okay. All right, my brother. So okay. So from my own layman understanding, from a side pocket discussion I had with somebody who has knowledge within this finance area, after the stipulated period where the money that is in circulation that needs to be removed from the system will be collected. When that money is collected, then the actual finances that is in circulation, there were the determination as to whether more funds should be infused in the system or another approach should be taken. So let's wait until after the 31st of March, when the stipulated time for the collection of the banknotes has come to an end. Then we will see the drastic drop in the rate. Yeah, the drastic drop in the rate. It is because from a side pocket conversation has tend to be corrected. My source have it that people who had these monies, the Liberian dollars in the hundreds, in the thousands, that it took from the market, they have them in safekeeping in their homes. They have them in safekeeping into the house. So at the moment, they are infusing these monies in the system. They are infusing this money in the system, quote unquote. One of the contributing factor to the increase in the rate, the US rate to that of the Liberian dollars. So now understand that you have more Liberian dollars. So if this man want to buy the US dollars, so he has the rate increase because the US dollar to that of the Liberian dollar component. Let's get this person. We'll come back to that. Hello.
God bless you, brother.
How are you?
Yes.
What's
I'm
it?
Johnson, I call you.
I'm
Johnson, I call you from Canada.
Let's hear you.
Concerning the rate issue, what you saying, I agree with you. You know what I should understand is that these are the things we're talking. You see, our leaders, our past leaders, they evil to us. They're wickedness to us. They will print money that will be even more than the money that we're supposed to use to the country. And when you buy food, then they start changing it on the market. $1,000, $1,500 for $5 US. They'll be selling $1,500, $1,000 to $5 US. That's why they do. They're making the rate to go up, and the one country the property rate to go up. In their mind, and people that they see when they print trading money, then they get it rich. But they know that the more $1,000 you print, that the cheaper it will be. And the cheaper it becomes when the rate go up, the rate will go up. That's what happening to us. They bring the poverty on us. They don't want making the price to go up. Once the US dollar, the rate go up, the price in a matter of months, it will go up. So these are the things they put there to us here. They suppress us, print more money. Money not when you print it for who knows. There is an amount that you print that the country can use that will be equal, and you see the rate. Don't print that money here. Don't put that money where you print that it was 1-to-1. One JD dollar was $1 US. I do money because you not print it boku, but they only can print it boku. Do it because they want to. Now in a hotel they get it. Then imagine somebody giving $5 US to Islam. I mean giving $1,500 to Islam to giving $5 US. They buying $5 US for $1,500. Okay, and now we try adding you. That one suffering up. They will say the native people. That native make a delay.
Let us leave the tribalism and other stuff that it's not helping our nation. It won't help us. It did not help us in the past. It won't help us now. So thank you so much for your participation. Yeah, so the money's in circulation. There's no actual figure. You know, the government printed huge amount of money, and the old notes weren't taken from the market, and they included the new ones. So to stabilize the economy, or to stabilize the exchange rate, you must have this put in place. Firstly, you must get the old notes from the market, and then you will get to know the actual amount of money you have in circulation. Then the determination of the rate will come about. But right now, you have people buying the US dollars for 1,005, 1,003, just like that. So everybody coming with their own prices. So let's get this quick commercial commitment. We come back, we take a few of your calls, and we call it a day. Let's get our partner Lone Star Cell. And when we come back, we get more of your reactions right here on the Afternoon Conversation.
Making your face sour again today. Bah, I supposed to pay my landlord today, but I forget today last Saturday and the bank and close soon.
But a big problem, oh. But in Lone Star Cell MTN mobile money get push and pull service.
Oh yeah, oh. I can withdraw the money from my bank account to my mobile money account and pay my landlord in 5 minutes. Hey, thank you, Jojo, thank you.
Banking with any of these banks: GT Bank, UBA Bank, Access Bank, Echo Bank, LBDR, IB Bank, Afriland Bank, or Global Bank. Simply visit the bank and request to link your bank account to your mobile money account. Get access to your money whenever you need it without any headache. It only takes 3 minutes. More, whenever, wherever.
Having troubles remembering the plenty codes to dial and activate your favorite bundle on Lone Star Cell MTN? Well, don't you worry anymore, because Lone Star Cell MTN has one code for everything. Yes, any bundle you want to subscribe to on Lone Star Cell MTN, just dial *352#. Whether that data bundle, Momo bundle, MTN Prestige, international calling bundles, just anything, dial *352#. That a call for everything. At Lone Star Cell MTN, we put your satisfaction first.
MTN.
Liberia, are you ready? I said, are you ready to become a landlord? First time in Liberia, you can win a 2-bedroom house as a grand prize only with Lone Star Cell MTN Recharge and Bumper campaign. Yes, with Recharge and Bumper to become a landlord. Plus, with plenty of other prizes weekly, like cash prizes, TV, motorbikes, smartphones, soft drink, packs of original Coke, data, credit, and many more. That's right, your next recharge can win you amazing prizes like airtime, data, smartphones, original Coke from G5 Brewery, motorbikes, and more. Did I mention you can win a grand prize of a 2-bedroom house and become a landlord? LB, Recharge and Bump It. Recharge and Bump It. Recharge with Momo or Scratch Card. Or buy your data and minute with mobile money and win Boku Boku.
Okay, quickly to this information. As a responsible institution, we do follow-ups, and that's why we are open to corrections, and we made ourselves available to work in line to build the public trust. So Bapolu boy Ambula Mame, who is a close confidant of John Malu, had this to say, and thanks to that caller who actually called us to check. He said, it is not from John Malu. The people that stole from government and do not want to return the money and assets they stole are fighting back. They are using some of the very poor people that they stole from to fight against asset recovery that is expected to help lift them from poverty. The statement they created and paying folks to publish or circulate is not from John Molu. Molu is not on Facebook. He authorized me to share the below chat publicly. I will read our chat. He said, everything Molu writes or has written is shared by him directly to people in his network and journalists. His opinions are not shared by ghosts. Liberians should support asset recovery and not allow alleged criminals and their allies to dictate how government retrieves stolen assets from them. I personally do not agree with the process, composition, and structure of the Asset Recovery Committee, but I have faith in the process and hoping the committee can use count 3 of the executive order to hire the best people to do the very important job. So this is the writing between Ambula Mame and John Malu. John Malu writes through a text message. He said, on a serious note, this is very bad. Recalling people and now writing using someone's name to make a point are very wrong and should not be condoned. And he went on to say, I did not write it, Ambula Mame. I did not write it. So those claims around the place stating that Mr. Molu condemned the team for the assets recovery is fake. Information in circulation is fake, and it is not the official statement of Mr. Molu. So thanks to that caller who called us to check, and we appreciate you so highly. All right, we appreciate you so highly. That's why we call democracy a responsible institution. Listen and do follow-ups to get details to prevent distrust Yes. So I appreciate you. Quickly, we get few calls and we'll call it a day. 0887-105-105, 0778-665-073 are numbers to call and form part of the program, The Afternoon Conversation. We are running out of time. 0887-105-105, 0778-665-073 to the telephone line. This caller. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir. What's your name and you join us from where?
My brother, I'm Jackson Yangate. I call you from Montserrat County.
Let's hear you, my brother.
Yeah. I want to contribute to your program today. We're talking about a war crown coach.
Yeah.
You see, whenever you ask somebody to reconcile a difference, let us go in keeping with the rules and regulations. Before people left from here and went to Ghana, they went there to see to it that the war should stop in Liberia. Everything that is written in the TPA, we read it here. But then how come now people are demanding that the Baka should sign a war plan for? What I want to tell you this afternoon, my brother, the peace that we are enjoying from Eddie Johnson at this time until up to this time, don't go out here. Let bygone be bygone. We were here when Nigeria fought a civil war, Biafra war. It was very more than this, and people reconcile their differences. Did you ever heard that they persecuted somebody? Apartheid regime in South Africa, you heard that they persecuted somebody? Look at Sudan today. Huh? Who will you blame? So when people go out local here, if the father come in and say, well, let bygone be bygone, if they would not, were not affected by the war yet. Plenty people were affected by the war in Liberia at that time. Then the people had decided that let bygone be bygone. Let us listen to them to demand for another justice. It will bring problems. That's my contribution.
Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Let's go quickly to this line. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. What's your name and you join us from where?
This is Darren calling from Flowerstown.
John, let's hear you.
You see, my brother, once you talk about justice, those who the perpetrator, they will always want to fight back. You understand? And we cannot live in this country like this. Right now, people, in fact, those who are using the market name to satisfy their selfish desire, they are making big mistakes. It is Nimbadian. If you see those who are pushing the worker code in Nima County, in America, majority of them are Nimbadian. Go and make your research, they will tell you. Nimbadian right now in Nimba County are living their life. They don't want any one single person to embarrass them that will make them they are developmental oriented. People are working, some of those people. They are not going to fight for anybody who committed atrocity. So they don't stop putting fear in us. Look, for example, if you say, okay, since people committed, people say that they shouldn't bring work code, then the economic code to say that then a family come and say, yeah, nobody should go, should call the school for persecution. It means this country, it will continue to damage people, even the youngest one that coming up. They will say, I can fight war, I go free. I can steal money in government, I go free. My brother, the Europe, the America that we are fighting to go in today, that we are rushing to go in, the people come down on corruption and on high credit criminals. That's why you see the country is saved, the money saving, the revenue. We are rushing to go there, and our own country going to be shameful like this. They're not even hurting us. We are not even thinking how this country is looking disgraceful in West Africa here. What are brother lying for? Sierra Leone right here. People thought that they didn't persecute people in Sierra Leone. They are in jail now. In Rwanda, people are in jail. People are persecuted there. So if you're saying that these people shouldn't be persecuted only because they put in fear in us, those who corrupt, they shouldn't be. But I want you to ask them what really they want in this country. They want this country to remain like this, just like elephant meat. Anybody can do anything and go free. They are lying. This worker code will be established. And even if you do right now, if you say that, let's just do referendum, you see those who want a worker code will be more than them are talking that thing. You understand? You can tell me that You can tell me that people who committed atrocity, they will continue to demand us and continue to compare us, not to tell us justice in this country. Why the people that are victimized, they want justice. You don't say that few of them say that and come and pet with a gun on radio and be talking these things. Our country is getting damaged day by day with corruption, with wickedness. They don't want to go free. This thing will not happen in this country. What could be established here? If they don't want to try it, then let us go to referendum and see if they will win it. Even Nimaka is talking about Nimaka is not ready to back any rope or anybody business. The worker could be established. Thank you.
Thank you so well. Thank you so well. He spoke with so much zest, energy, and a bit of anger. Hello? Please, the volume of the radio. Hello? Hello? You seem not to be ready yet. So let's have the line. 0778665073 0887-105-105. The numbers to call. Time have called up with us. It's time that we take our exit. Let's throw light on a few of the things that we talk about today. We lay emphasis on the issue that has to do with the salaries of our security officers, the salaries of our nurses and doctors, and that of our teachers. We need to add value to these people because, mind you, they are the pillars of every nation. They form part of the pillar of our nation because education, health, and security, those are major pillars. So if those who stand in defense of the country in those directions are not well paid, where are we headed? So we called on our national legislature to actually see reason. We call on the executive to actually see reason in the increment of the salaries of these people. How can you have a man or a woman with a family, someone who is paying rental fees, taking home $90, $125, $150, while you go to procure a car for a single individual in the terms of thousands of dollars? It makes no sense. In other countries, they prioritize the human resource. These are people who have first contact. If these people are not well paid, we're talking about fighting drugs, we're talking about fighting crimes. And those criminals, they have the money. And these people who are standing in defense of the country need money. They need better life. See, some of the big person will be, oh, y'all go for a crime. And at the end of the day, the big man take fat money at the end of the month, while the little man who goes at the forefront is getting chicken change. He will definitely get involved into corruption. We are not pleading or we are not advocating for them to be involved into the heights of corruption, but mind you, care must be given. They too, they have part to bear. Pay the people good salaries. And see, that's how your demand for accountability and transparency will be so commending, because the man know that he been paid well. So if you are demanding that he take on this path, you know, anything that has to do with good salaries, the rules are very strict. You don't want to lose your job, because any mistake you make, you can be fired, because, mind you have been well paid and you are monitored. You cannot monitor a man who is not being well paid and you expect him to be effective. No. Let us stop this and be true to ourselves. Our officers, our doctors and nurses, our teachers need good salaries. If this man is teaching at a government-run institution, he won't take up the time to go to other schools, private schools, to go and teach, while he's being well paid as a government instructor. His time, his full time, will be placed at the government institution because he knows at the end of the month what he's getting there. Because this man is taking a chicken change, so what he does, he gets himself entangled to other areas, other private areas, so that whatever he gets from the government, he can add on to what he gets from the private sector and make his family smile. You cannot hold that man down when you are giving him chicken change. When these teachers, these doctors and nurses are being well paid by government, that nurse, her shift she run at the government-run institution, she knows very well when she leaves at the end of the month, when her hours are being counted, she have bonuses and things. Now when it's a straight jacket thing, you wear overtime, say you still get the same money. The same $75, $125, $150, where you have individuals in this town, just their allowances. You can even take the salaries of 15 to 20 individuals who find themselves in the security sector, who find themselves in the health sector. Amen. Disparity. Professional nurses and doctors, professional officers, professional teachers have been given chicken change. Now, at the end of the day, you want that kind of service. No. No. We must change. Increase their salaries. Put smile on their faces. So on this note, we want to wind down the curtains on today's edition. Many thanks to all of you who put through your calls. Your calls were well taken, your points. We appreciate you. We look forward to having these kinds of conversation and your participation. Like we always say, there are two things in this life you always be remembered for: the problems you create and the problems you solve. And we must take responsibility of two things in our lives: our fortune and that of our misfortune. If Liberia is to be developed, we must first start with the mind. Because when the minds are developed, the eyes will appreciate the works of the hands. And someone once said, and I quote, and let me get it for you. It says, "Watch your thoughts, for they become words. Watch your words, for they become action. Watch your actions, for they become habits. Watch your habits, for they become your character. Watch your character, for it becomes your destiny." Watch. So all you need to do, what we think, we become. Understand your thoughts leads to your action. In union, strong success is sure. With God above our rights to prove, we over all prevail. With hearts and hands, our country cause defending, we meet at the full with valor unpretending. And we say to our Muslim brothers and sisters, some of you have begun the fast month. We pray that God guide you in the process for the next 1 month. Pray for our country. Pray for the civility of our state and us all as a whole. My name is Rufus Divine Cannon. I lead and others follow. For as among equals, of course, I'm destined for greatness. Have yourselves a wonderful and God bless day. Bye-bye on the program.
I know of no safe depository of the ultimate powers of society but the people themselves. And if we think them not enlightened enough to exercise their control with a wholesome direction, the remedy is not to take it from them, but to inform their direction by education. Join Love FM 105.1 and Love TV Live for the program The Afternoon Conversation. We provide you a platform for open dialogue and intellectual exchange. We encourage listeners to think